My name is Scott Gifford, and I'm in the Department of Marine Sciences. The challenge that my research is trying to solve at the highest level is understanding how do microbes influence the marine environment and our climate, and also how does the flow of energy and nutrients through microbes, which form the base of marine ecosystems, alter key things like the sustainability of fisheries and larger organisms. So the key questions that we're trying to understand are, given that microbes form the foundation of marine ecosystems, how is it that when the environment changes, that changes the types of microbes that are there and also their activities? Because that's really going to determine how, again, energy and materials move from the base of the food web up to these higher trophic levels that are so important to trying to understand things like the sustainability of fisheries, but also to really understanding the control of like the movement of carbon. So how do changes in the activities of microbes alter the flow of carbon from the atmosphere to the surface ocean and then back up into the atmosphere, again, is a key question we're trying to understand in marine microbiology. Working in the Galapagos offers a really kind of unique opportunity for us to get at some of these questions about carbon flow in marine microbial ecosystems, because the islands harbor this really unique diversity of environmental conditions, in particular marine environmental conditions around the archipelago. And so that allows us to test hypotheses about how does changes in environment over in one place different from changes in another in terms of the types of microbes that are there and what they're doing. And that's a really kind of unique opportunity that the Galapagos provides us. So the global impact is trying to understand, again, because we have these microbes at the base of the food web, how does carbon flow through them? And how is that going to change as the Earth changes, right? As we go through climate change. And so we're able to use the Galapagos as this natural laboratory to test hypotheses about what structures and drives the activities of these microbial communities, and then use those insights provided by the Galapagos to scale this up to try to understand how the global ocean is changing due to the changes in microbial activities. So the Galapagos Science Center has been critical to achieving these goals, and that stems from everything with developing relationships with the community, working with the Galapagos National Park and their research vessel to go around the islands and collect our samples, and also the physical facilities such as the microbiology lab, as well as the genomics coordination efforts as part of the GSC. And as we continue to do this work to really try to use this unique marine environment of the Galapagos to understand the importance of microbes to things like climate change and sustainability, the Galapagos Science Center is going to be absolutely critical to advancing that work.